Welcome back to Marvel Zombies X-Men Resistance. We're doing MH2 mission, Hit the Road. We need to get the keys to the car and get out of here, but we have to find the keys to the greenhouse. To get the keys from the greenhouse, to get the keys to the garage, and then get into the car and get out of here. Alright, let's begin. We are, of course, starting with our heroes, and we have Rogue up here. I think we want to start on this side with 3 runners. We got runners everywhere. All we have on the board currently is runners. We got Loki might show up. If a walker moves into a space with heroes, you replace him with Loki. So that's why I got this little gold coin and this guy sitting out here. I think we're going to start off with Colossus. He just rescued a bystander last time. He rescued a Khazar. Once during each enemy phase, if enemies move into your zone, you can spend a power to perform a melee attack. That's kind of cool. So we're going to start off with him. He also has Inspirational. And his discard during your turn to spend a power. Another superhero within one range may immediately perform a free action. So basically the first thing we do at the start of all turns is all superheroes gain a power. So Rogue's going to go from 1 to 2. Wolverine's already at 4. He's going nowhere. Storm goes from 3 to 4. And like I said, Colossus is already at 4 power. So the only one not at full power is Rogue. But I think we will have Colossus go first. Let's zoom down here and get going. Alright, the name of the game at the moment is we have to find the key to the greenhouse, the blue. We're looking for the blue token. It might be here, although we do have a spawn in here too. Alright, Colossus is going to go. It's 3 actions. His first action will be to open the door. So he opens the door. Costs him an action, costs Rogue a free. She has a free action. And when we open that door, we have in this room, we have a spawn. So we're going to spawn first. First thing we do is spawn, and then we reveal the bystander. The first spawn, whoops, we get in there. I drop the card is extra activation for brutes. No one. We're all in the blue zone, so nothing happens. Oh, that is, wow, that is so lucky. And then I got to slide this bystander out of here. We haven't broken any windows yet. And the bystander we get is Abigail Brand. Once during your turn, you may spend a power to automatically eliminate one walker or runner within range 1. Oh, wow, that is pretty cool. All right, let me get out her mini. And that was just Colossus' first turn. And by first turn, I mean, of course, his first action. So here's our miniature for her. Very cool. Another fighting bystander. And I think, you know what, Colossus is going to spend 1 power, and he's going to do Inspirational, just right off the bat, because we want Storm to grab that character, I think. So we're going to spend 1 power. Any other superhero within range 1 immediately performs a free action. He's going to have Storm perform a free action. She's going to move right over here. Colossus is like, hey, come and see this. You got to get her. So that was a free action, because that was just activating a card through a power ability. Colossus has 2 more actions remaining. He will get a heroic trait. Why not? So, oh, and he spent a power. Of course, he went from 4 down to 3. Alright, it gets a heroic trait. Agile. Discard. When enemies enter your zone, immediately move 1 zone, ignoring enemies. Ooh, okay. He's got 1 action remaining. We do need to get in here. So, you know what? Let's have Colossus move in the room. Oh, there's a token there. Did we? No, we're not going to do that yet. Alright, that was Colossus' final move. He moves into that room with Abigail. And that's it. So up next, I think we will have Storm go next. Storm also has a heroic trait. Courageous. During this card during your turn, to spend any amount of power. Heal that same amount of wounds. That is really good. Alright. Well, we're just going to get right into it. Storm's going to have her activation. So for her first move, she's going to move in here. For her second action, she will rescue. Ooh, she's going to rescue Abigail. She's really pretty cool. So now she has this ability. Sure, you spend a power to automatically make walker runner within range 1. Cool. So we're going to have that for her. And so that was her second action. You know, her third action. Oh man, we don't want to trip over. Can anybody? You know what? Oh no, Wolverine can actually grab. Do we want to just not go ahead and take that? Let's not take that token yet. Are we going to give up her turn? Oh man. And yes, she would go to full power for rescuing the bystander, where she's already at max. So you know what, well, it doesn't matter. I was going to say I'm going to retro something. There was no point in Colossus spending that heroic trait to get her up there because, I mean, she could open this door, but then we've got, well, we only have one spawn here. Do we want to have her open that door and get it open? Oh man, you know what? Yeah, I think her final action, I think she's going to open that door. And let's hope that we don't get burned by doing that. She's going to open that door. We have one spawn point here only in this entire area. So we're going to spawn once right here. Oh, this could be bad. Everyone's in the blue, so we're good. And okay, two walkers. Two walkers show up there. That's not the end of the world. And we do have another. So we get two walkers here, and we have another bystander. Will be showing up, and the bystander we have is Callisto, another fighting one. When attacking, you may ignore target priority. Ooh, that is, I like that one. I actually like that one better than Khazar, I think. All right, I gotta find out. Get her miniature. That will be then the end of Storm's turn. Alright, so I found the Callisto miniature. Again, these are just so awesome. Boy, if you really could paint well, you could have some really nice looking miniatures. Of course, I don't paint, so there we go. My eyeballs are just too old for that kind of shenanigans anymore. Alright, there we have Callisto. We got a couple of walkers now, but of course, no diagonal movement, so these guys have to go 1-2 or 1-2 to get to there. We got another token here as well. So we're looking for the blue one. Haven't found it yet. We didn't flip it over. I don't want to be in the yellow zone quite yet. All right, on the other side of the board, we've got Rogue and we have Wolverine. So let's get over there and have them take their actions. And on the other side of the board here, we've got Rogue, who does she? You know what? She's going to be doing for her first action. She's only sitting at 2 power. She's at 6 experience, though. She doesn't want any more experience, but she does want this. She does want to rescue Amanda Sefton. So she will rescue Amanda Sefton. That's her first action. If enemies spawn within range 1 before any rush, you may spend a power to move a zone, ignoring enemies. So just move a zone. So that's kind of a cool power. I guess Amanda's got like teleportation ability. She's kind of a sorcerer or something. I think I don't remember exactly. And that's how that works. So she, for her first action, she rescues Amanda and gets full power. So now she's right up to 4 power. Cool. She also has a free open door. Oh boy, do we want to get everything open? And she also wants to open this window with her fist. So for her second action, she will break this window. Smash the window open, which means Hawkeye is now exposed, but Wolverine's gonna have something to say, I think, about Hawkeye. That was her second action. She has a free open door and then one more action. You know what? She's gonna use her free open door. We're getting a little wild here, but let's just go for it. That's her free open door. So we're gonna come back. She's gonna have 1 action remaining. There's a spawn point here though, and what do we have spawning? Please not a zombie hero. We have a Brute Rush. Brute Rush. Spawn, then activate. Ooh, okay. Oh man, no. This is problematic. Is it problematic? It's problematic. It is problematic. Oh my goodness, a Brute Rush. Oh, well. Ugh. So the Brute spawns here and it gets a rush. So it's going to move into the space with Rogue. Now, she does have Amanda, or sorry, I keep calling her Amanda. Yes, it is Amanda Sefton. If enemies spawn within range 1 before any rush, you can spend a power to move 1 zone, ignoring enemies. She's not going to do that because she has an action left. And you know what she wants to do with her action? She wants to pound this guy, take his daylights right out. So, she rescued the bystander, smashed the window. It was her second action, free open door. And she has an action left. However, we do have another bystander here, and there was just 1 spawn. The other bystander, Howard the Duck. Once per round, you spend a power to ignore 1 wound you would suffer. That's a good one for Wolverine. So, all right, let me find Howard the Duck. All right, so we have a Howard the Duck showing up. Very, very nice. There he is. Very dapper looking guy. All right, there, Howard the Duck. Now, we have 1 action remaining for Rogue. Rogue is going to try and pound this guy down. Rogue is the perfect guy to take down brutes because all enemies suffer -1 toughness against your mighty punches attack. So normally you need to do 2 hits to take down a brute. She just has to do 1 because she reduces his toughness from 2 to 1. Yes, I like Rogue. Rogue's my favorite character. Once during her turn, he can perform a free open door. She did that. Alright. She normally rolls 2 dice, hits on a 3+. We want to make sure this guy is eliminated because I want Wolverine to be able to get out here to Hawkeye and pound on him. So we have 4 power for Rogue. She's going to spend 3 power to add 3 dice to her attack. She will be rolling 5 dice. That's right, 5 dice, hitting on a 3+. We only need to hit once. This is way overkill, but we don't want to take any chances. All right, 5 dice. We're looking for 1, 3, or better. And she gets 3 6s and 2 4s. Oh my god, this guy is... She just bats him around like a squash ball in that room off the wall a few times, and he is destroyed. Now, unfortunately, that puts Rogue into the yellow zone. Rogue gets an extra action. With Rogue's extra action for popping into the yellow zone, she's going to move over there towards Howard the Duck. Oh man, now we're into the yellow. That could spell problems. And that's the end of Rogue's turn. Up next, Wolverine. Alright, we're taking an awful risk here, but this is Wolverine. He's all about risk reward. Okay, Wolverine is at full power. He has 4 power. He's 3 actions. He's going to go 1, leaping through the broken window for a second action. His third action is to try and lay the boots to a zombie Hawkeye. He needs 3 hits. Alright, he will spend all 4 power. Yes, indeed. And so he's going to be rolling, with spending all of his 4 power, he'll be rolling 7 dice, hitting on a 4+. Any 6s are basically exploding dice, which means he gets another die. Oh boy. He's down to 0 power. We really want to take Hawkeye out. If he doesn't, this is going to be bad. And Hawkeye says can attack from 2 zones away. If his zone is attacked, but he is not eliminated, push the attacking superhero 1 zone away. So if Wolverine doesn't take him out right here, Wolverine's going to get pushed 1 zone away. He's rolling 7 dice though, 2, 4, 6. And come on, Wolverine. You can do it if you try. He's got 1, 2. Wow, only 2 hits? 2 hits and he gets to re-roll 1 die? 3 1s and 2 3s? Are you freaking kidding me? Come on, he's got a hit with this one. And he gets a 5! He gets 3 hits! Yes! And that means he just, with all of his power, barely takes down Hawkeye. That's going to give him 3 experience as my battery dies. But he gets 3 experience. Hawkeye's eliminated. Wow, I was concerned. Alright, new battery and Wolverine is up to 4 experience. We have Rogue in the yellow zone though, which is not great. So now we got Wolverine out with a couple of runners. Ooh, and yes, speaking of the runners and everything, it is now time for the zombies to activate. And when the zombies activate, of course, they go for the closest heroes. So we might as well start right here because it's pretty obvious. These 2 runners, 1, 2, are running right into the face of Wolverine. Now, they don't attack, so only have 2 actions. Oh man, you know what? If they get to attack again, I think Wolverine's dead. Oh my god, that's bad. That's really bad. I didn't think of that. I should have. What do we have here? Well, anyway. Oh, hang on. During your turn, perform 1 free power of action. I wonder if we should do that. Is he able to do that? If he takes out... his last action... During your turn. You know what? During his last action, he spent all of his power, but it's still his turn before this happens. So you know what? He'll discard this to do a free power-up action. So that's going to put him back to 2 power. Why wouldn't he? He's probably going to need it next time. All right, we have 3 runners here. 1, 2, 3, 4, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, these guys are just running straight across here. These 2 walkers will split up. 1 will go here, 1 will go there. And it's never good to split up the party. Yeah, so that's all of the zombies on the board. And now it is time for the bystanders to move. And the bystanders will move towards the closest hero. So Howard the Duck will move right into the space with Rogue, because he can. There's nothing stopping him. And Callisto will move right in here with Storm and Colossus. Again, nothing stopping her from doing that. And that, I think, takes care of all zombie movement and out of spawn time. And if we get runners activate again, wow, I think we are in a world of pain. All right, let's get spawning. We're starting off over here. And now I kick myself. I probably should have had Storm pick up that token. Anyway, she didn't. So we're in the yellow zone now. Oh my god. So over here we have spawn 1. In the yellow we get, okay, well, just 1 brute. Wow, that seems not very effective, but 1 brute it is. So we have 1 brute showing up here, and down we go to the next spawn point. Alright, the spawn point underneath the fountain where Loki's kind of hiding out, I guess. We have, what do we have here for that spawn point? In the yellow, we have, get the freak out! This is our 3rd zombie hero already. Or is it our 2nd one? I don't know. I feel like it's... Is that our 3rd? No, 2nd or 3rd. I can't remember. Let's see. We got 1. Oh, no, that's only our 2nd one. But it still seems like too many. All right, who is next in the pile of zombie heroes coming out? We have Zombie Namor. 3. It says, last in target priority, gains +1 toughness for each other enemy within range 1 of him. Maximum toughness of 6. Ooh. Okay, wow, I gotta get out this miniature. Let's get to it. Alright, I have found Zombie Namor, and here he is in all his glory, all his green glory. So he's gonna be down there. We have 1 final spawn point. Let's hope it is not runners activate again. That'll be so bad. Our final spawn point over here in the yellow. Oh man, we're in the yellow. That's not good. Alright, we have a hidden bystander. Spawn a bystander, ignore any too late card, then draw another spawn card for the zone. Hidden bystanders, enemies, ignore each other, roll a die. After each of its activations on a 5+, the bystander is no longer hidden. Alright, I'm going to leave that there. We are going to get a hidden bystander, so we're going to put that like that. We don't know what it is. Now, does it actually show up? Because I think Wolverine can see in here. Or can he? I'm not sure about line of sight. Let me figure that one out. But we have to draw another spawn card in the yellow for there anyway, and now we get... Holy God! Oh, 8 walkers spawn and activate. We're going to have 8 walkers. Oh, wow. Okay, let me get that set up. So 8 walkers spawn here, and they're going to move right in there. Oh my god. Alright, for the hidden bystander, it says reveal it, and then keep the hidden bystander card in there. So we have too late! I think it says ignore any too late. Oh, which is actually good timing, is it not? Ignore any too late card, then draw... Hang on, spawn 1 bystander. Ignore any too late card. So we just ignore it? So does that mean... we dump that and we go ahead and draw another bystander? I think that's what we do. So I guess it's not a too late. So the bystander is Wong. After performing melee attack, he may spend 1 power to reroll any misses. Cool. You know what? Why would he not be hidden? Because he's Mr. Kung Fu. Alright, so he's hiding. Yes, behind the gravestones. The horde of zombies went by. Let me get out his miniature. And then I think we are going to be wrapping up our episode for today. Alright, so I found him, and I also have a correction to make. So he's going to be here hidden. And the correction I'm going to make is these guys, I think, am I going to be doing this correctly or not? I'm going to say we can see Wolverine through here. I don't know why you can't. 4 of these guys are going to move, activate, and go towards Wolverine, and the other 4 are going to smash this window open because they can clearly see Rogue over here. 1, 2, and 1, 2. I think, well, that's how I'm going to do it. Makes sense to me. Half of them smash the window, so they use all their activations to smash the window, and the other half shamble off towards Wolverine. That's how I'm going to do it. I think that's how that works. Alright, we're going to zoom out. We're going to wrap up our episode for today. Alright, we're going to be wrapping up, and yes, I did this right. The example in the book, strangely enough, is actually looking from here to here. There is no line of sight, apparently, from this zone to this one. And also, looking through this window, there's no line of sight to Rogue because you can only see 1 space into a building. However, Then, after all of that, you go towards the closest hero. The zombies will go towards the closest hero. So 1, 2, or 1, 2. So indeed, they will split up, because 4 will go this way towards Wolverine. 4 will smash the window, trying to get on their way to Rogue. Even though they can't see her, but it's equal distance, so that's pretty sure that's how the movement works. That's how we're going to do it. All right. And no walkers moved into any zones with superheroes yet, so Loki didn't activate. It's all good. All right, that's where we're going to leave it off. We're into the yellow zone. Oh, man, that is bad news. I don't like that. All right, leaving it off. We've got Rogue at 1 power, Wolverine at 2, Storm at 4, and we have Colossus at 3. And we got a lot of trouble out here as well. So thanks so much. And yeah, this is Marvel Zombies, X-Men Resistance. We're doing MH2, Hit the Road. And we got a ways to go yet. Now we got to try and get everyone in the yellow zone so everyone gets at least an extra action. All right, thanks so much for watching along, everybody. And I hope you'll join me tomorrow for the continuation. All right, a movement error at the end of the episode. Yes, the 3 runners that were here in this zone. Callisto, when these runners moved, was sitting here, and I had the runners run off towards the door. No. They don't do that. They are 1, 2 away from Callisto. Windows you treat as if they're open entryways, because our enemies can smash windows open. So it would have been 1, 2 to Callisto, who was there, or 1, 2, 3 this way. So you know what? The first action for all of these zombies is to smash open that window. That's the first thing they do. And then we will take a smashed window. And their second action each will then be to run into this room, because they were heading towards Callisto, but Callisto, of course, moved over towards the superheroes. All right, that's going to end off the corrections. I hope you might see another one after this. I'm not sure. I hope not. But anyway, thanks so much. Hope to see you tomorrow for the continuation. Marvel Zombies, X-Men Resistance. We're doing MH2, Hit the Road.